And you could tell like his security guards just started to swarm in. And then all of a sudden, the guy put his hand up, and all of a sudden that's when LeBron stood up, took his glasses off, and then we talked for a while. And
hell yeah, the Sweet is the first. Come on, man. Yeah, to win it here in Sonoma is unbelievable.
I mean, it's just being able to win a race at Indy was really cool. But at the end of the day, I mean, my father probably said it best. I mean, we hadn't even got off the stage yet, finishing all the pictures and everything. He goes, now we got to go get the 500.
Ladies and gentlemen, live from the Lucas Oil Studios and riding on a dope set of General Tires, Speed Freaks, Kenny Sargent, Crash Gladys, Richie, Cole, and Cody. Big Johnson. This isn't a show, it's a takeover, no rules, no limits, just speed, smoke, and straight talk. Strap in, Freak Nation! This is Speed Freaks! We already won.
Oh, Freak Nation, what a great time it is to be alive. A fantastic finish to the 2026 World Cup on Fox Sports, and then the IndyCar race. Right. Oh, man, the IndyCar race is just teed up to kick some butt right after 60 million people watching Fox Sports. World Cup final between Spain and Argentina, overtime, and then, oh my gosh, IndyCar gets a rain out, postponed to 3 o'clock Eastern time. Is that right, Crasher?
Yep, 3 o'clock Eastern time, still on Fox,
Yep.
Big Daddy Fox. Monday afternoon, though, so noon Pacific, 3 Eastern. How about that? Lunchtime with IndyCar.
Oh, it couldn't have been set up more perfect for new fans to jump in and watch fast AF cars go around an oval in Nashville, Cusumano, with again the most highly attended, viewed World Cup in history, with the absolute biggest names in sports playing in this World Cup, and then IndyCar. Nothing IndyCar could do, Cole, but the rain gods said, "Nope, not this time, buddy."
It really is such a shame because there was such a great lead. And like you said, so many people watching this World Cup.
Except for Cole. Cole did not watch it.
I did not watch a single second. You're right.
Yes, you did.
I literally didn't watch
something.
anything.
Come on,
I watched nothing.
You said you watched it at Amici's, man.
This one I didn't watch.
Oh, this one. Okay.
Oh, this particular game you're talking about.
Yeah. But no, it's a shame. It reminds me a lot of NASCAR. We get these this traction for the 500. And you have the rain out. So
Yeah.
just a damn shame. It really is.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I've got to say, man, Fox Sports really turned it up for the World Cup coverage. And again, it's all just like in racing, like right now at North Wilkesboro, which is turning into a heck of a race. It all comes down to the sport, the race on the track, the game on the pitch. It comes down to that. And throughout the last 6 weeks, Fox Sports has kicked some butt, covering the sport like it should, letting the sport breathe, and just watching the sport on the pitch and these dynamic athletes do what they do. And again, if it's NASCAR, if it's IndyCar, if it's football, it depends what's on the track, what's on the pitch. And my goodness, Crasher, today's final, you couldn't have asked for a better final, where up until the overtime, Argentina didn't have a shot on goal, but we're still in it for 2 full 45-minute halves and overtime. It was created for a hell of a wrap-up Sunday afternoon.
I know Cole is really dying for us to do an entire breakdown of this World Cup final, but Martinez saved Argentina's ass up until he absolutely couldn't do it anymore, because the defense for Argentina, we always say in stick and ball sports, defenses win championships, and that's what you saw on display for the final today. It was mostly a defensive effort by Argentina, but Spain said youth over experience, and boom, nailed it on in. All they needed was one, and it worked.
Freak Nation, we will keep you updated on North Wilkesboro. It's going on as we speak. Cole Cusimano, what lap are we on as we speak? Again,
We have 69 to go.
Nice.
All right.
With Logano leading and Hamlin chasing.
We might get it done within the next hour, but as we know on these short tracks, those last 10, 15 laps, can be a lot of cautions.
Did you hear what Cole just said?
Mhm.
Who's leading, Cole?
Joey Logano, my paisano.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joey freaking Logano, who has sucked hind boob all 2026.
Yep.
I mean,
Who's laughing now?
he just very well, maybe. Yeah, well done there, Cody.
He's laughing now.
It's got to be the Spain colors. It's the red and yellow, and then go to Logano and his red and yellow. Clearly, that's what's going to take him to the checker.
So, Freak
Spain
Nation,
mojo.
we'll keep you updated on that throughout the next 2 hours. First hour, of course, on Fox Sports FS2. Both hours, of course, on the Freak Radio Network and on Official Speed Freaks at YouTube. Be sure you subscribe and like Official Speed Freaks on YouTube, because, man, that's how we give you our stuff. And speaking of stuff, man, in this show, we've got Jordan Vandergriff, NHRA Funny Car winner from Sonoma. He's going to be joining us, Freak Nation. And we got some flashbacks for it, which are incredible. Oh, yeah, which are incredible. We're going to go back to when Casey Kane was running the Budweiser Dodge, when he took over for Dale Jr. We're going back to 2006 with Tony Stewart, just 2 Cup Series championships, talking about running the Indy 500. Wow. Tony Kanaan asking for advice from Tony Stewart 20 years ago.
Oh, wow.
When Jeff Gordon teamed up with, what's Puck's first name? Wolfgang Puck at California Speedway. It's a heck of a show, man. And I truly mean it. A great time to be alive, to be able to share with you 26 years of the Freak Nation over the next 2 hours and talk about what the heck's going on right now in North Wilkesboro, where there might be an argument from our 2 residential millennials. We have Cole, the residential snorkeler for NASCAR, and Richard C. Suave, that Suave's actually freaking enjoying this damn race, which isn't a big surprise, because it's this race on this track isn't hard to enjoy, especially with that first stage, Richard C.
I've actually been really enthralled by this so far. Joey Logano still leading, Denny Hamlin catching. There's only 5 drivers on the lead lap right now.
What?
But the reason you want to know why I'm really locked into this race, Freak Nation, is because the 97 of Shane Van Gisbergen has an opportunity. He's in 4th right now, nearly won stage 1. This is maybe one of the best runs he's ever had on an oval. On this short track, he's 15 seconds back right now, so I don't think he's going to win the race. But it's still out there. I've said this all season long. If and when Shane Van Gisbergen wins his first career race in the Cup Series on an oval, I am jumping in the Freak Nation pool. I'm jumping in the Freak Nation pool, and I'm doing it for you, Freak Nation, for the clicks.
Okay, hold on, though. You do realize that it is monsoon season, and we've had a lot of rain and a lot of dust storms. That pool is nasty.
Oh, I don't
The
care,
pool right
man.
behind us
As
is
long
nasty.
if the 97 wins, my boy, my guy, my New Zealander brother in arms for no reason at all, my Kiwi brethren, I'm all in, baby. I'm doing it.
You're doing it for clicks.
Doing it for clicks.
Are you-
I'm doing it for the Freak Nation.
Are you doing it in your tidy whiteies?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
That's true. Dang, I should have brought my New Zealand thong with me.
Right.
Got that bad boy. Got that bad boy locked away.
Your New Zealand thong.
Yeah, for Scott Dixon and for Shane
Yeah.
Van Gisberg. Come on.
Yeah.
There you go, Freak Nation. Cole Cusimano. Last time you heard New Zealand thong here in the Freak Nation, buddy.
Oh, man, that's a good question. I don't know about that one. Need some time to think about that.
But Cole, we really didn't know what to expect with this new package at North Wilkesboro, but pleasantly surprised as we were anticipating an IndyCar race to kick our behinds. Thank goodness we have this North Wilkesboro where, frankly, things are showing up.
It's been great. We were talking before the show even started that we could not remember a short track race prior to like the tire fiasco at Bristol a few years ago.
Right.
So this racing we have right now at North Wilkesboro is incredible. It's multi-groove racing, and their strategy playing out. It's just been a really, really fun watch for a short track, which is really surprising for a track that hasn't been raced at in points fashion in 30 years, I might add.
Maybe that's it. Let's take tracks off the schedule, wait 30 years, bring them back, and then have a banger.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Were you guys like me once I started to get into the North Wilkesboro state of mind after, again, disappointed that we couldn't have IndyCar just after Spain's win over Argentina? I'm watching this race and I'm hearing and I'm watching and I'm still thinking this is kind of like an all-star clash race. And it kicked. No. It's a points race, Jack. It's a points race. Were you like that too?
I had that exact same vibe.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. It doesn't feel like it's a legit race,
No.
but it is. And it's awesome.
And one thing I do like about this, and Major League Soccer has done a great job with this here in the States. Way back when, with the North American Soccer League, they would play their soccer games in football stadiums, and there'd be 20,000 people there in a 60, 70,000 stadium, and it just looked empty as hell. But what North Wilkesboro has done, they haven't expanded to 60,000 seats. When Major League Soccer finally got it right, they have 25,000 seat venues, and they always look packed. This race looks packed.
Yes, it looks good.
And fortunately, the racing matches the energy in the stands, right?
I would agree.
Right?
Absolutely.
Without question.
Mm-hmm.
And I know sometimes we get hung up with the empty seats in the stands, but everything is just lining up nicely. To go back to, I think, last week when we were talking about where, frankly, we don't recall a season where we've had so much to talk about on the track and not off the track, i.e. the lawsuit, right?
Right. Yeah, exactly.
So, Freak Nation, man, we got a lot for you coming up the next 2 hours. Again, the first hour on FS2, Fox Sports FS2, both hours on the Freak Radio Network, and of course on YouTube at Official Speed Freaks. Just be sure you get your snappy little camera and bam, and that QR code on the TV right now, and you'll be connected here to the Freak Nation for the next 2 hours. Coming up, Richie's not a big fan of nostalgia when it comes to sports, or is he? Also coming up, a dude that's pretty freaking excited to win for the greatest motorsports personality in the history of mankind. It's all coming up. Speed Freaks Pits at Lucas Oil Studios.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined. Keeping your pride and joy perfect is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Start with Slick Mist Speed Wax. Simply mist on and wipe off for professional detailer shine. For your tires and trim, there's Lucas Slick Mist Tire and Trim Shine. Spray on and wipe off for better than new look. Then finish her with Lucas Slick Mist Interior Detailer. Just spray and wipe. Easy. Use Lucas Slick Mist Car Care products and she'll never look better. Fast, easy, and professional. Really, it's sort of like having an extra set of hands. Or 3.
Legacy isn't handed to you. It's earned.
40 years ago, people who chose the best came to General.
Mile by mile. For more than a century, General Tire has done one thing. Deliver. Wow! Because when it matters most, performance approaching ludicrous speed can't be a question. Start! Go! Engine! The road won't always be smooth. And conditions, well, they have a mind of their own. From the trail to the track, General Tire takes you further, wherever you want to go.
For more information, go to GeneralTire.com. General Tire, the official tire of the freaks for over 2 decades.
Straight Talk Wireless presents Pickup Truck Wisdom.
The smartest way to spend your money is not to. Straight Talk offers free 5G phones for new and existing customers on Verizon's 5G network. So the refund money I don't spend on that free phone is the refund money I get to keep for my family. Smart.
Find us at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Straight Talk Wireless. Straightforward. Always. Taxes and fees apply. Plan purchase required for free phone offers. Copyright 2026 Verizon.
The 5th annual Enjoy Illinois 300 is roaring into Worldwide Technology Raceway on Sunday, September 13th, bringing NASCAR Cup Series racing to the most challenging track on tour. Watch the world's greatest drivers battle it out in high-speed, side-by-side action. But it's more than a race, it's a full weekend experience. Whether you're a lifelong NASCAR fan or just looking for an unforgettable gateway getaway, get your tickets now at www.raceway.com.
Some people, they follow the rules. Here at the Freak Nation, we don't. Go to our YouTube channel at Official Speed Freaks and hit the store link, and you'll be able to own a part of the Freak Nation, from adult to kids tees, freaking hoodies, beanies to styling lids, kicks, and coffee mugs. All carrying Speed Freaks attitude that's been rattling cages for 25 years. This ain't fashion. It's a big old fat middle finger to boring.
Hello.
You want to blend in? Keep walking. Hit up Speed Freaks YouTube page and bang the store link so you too can own a part of the Freak Nation.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
Freak Nation, our friends at Lucas Oil make this thing possible. Go to lucasoil.com. That's lucasoil.com. Check out a line of products for your summer travel to keep your hot rods on the road. Go to lucasoil.com. Under 40 laps to go, North Wilkesboro. Joey Logano's led 280-plus laps for this race, and there's only, now 6 cars on the lead lap? Is that true?
Looks like it.
Yeah, 6 cars. That's the only downfall with these smaller tracks. I'll give you. It's not okay, you got Atlanta, and you've got 10, 12, 15 cars that could win the damn race. Now it's like, okay, great.
We're down to 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one thing I will say, it might not be as interesting per se to not have as many players in the game, but you're having a naturally played out race.
Sure.
There's not so many cautions, a lot of green flag runs, green flag pit stops. So I appreciate that natural racing aspect of this.
Yes, because then driver talent and car setup, obviously the cream rises.
Correct.
And that is what we are seeing here.
Now, Freak Nation, with North Wilkesboro on the track, and that's why I'm saying it slow, because my mouth wants to say barrel. North Wilkesboro on the track. I mean, what the hell am I talking about? With North Wilkesboro going on right now, Cole and I had the same feeling, and I think you guys did too, Freak Nation, where when the race started, it's like, okay, this is the Clash, or this is an all-star race or something or other. But no, it's a legitimate points race, shaping up to be a heck of a points race. But I didn't feel that nostalgia of North Wilkesboro. And I could tell from a personal standpoint, I could tell you why. Because I wasn't a big NASCAR follower up until we started this show. That's 26 years ago. And the last time Kokusumano, they ran North Wilkesboro was
1996, my birth year.
Attaboy. So these type of tracks aren't that big as when it comes to nostalgia. Like
for you,
I'm talking about for me.
Yeah.
I'm talking about for me, or Bowman Gray. Now Rockingham, yes, okay,
for sure.
But there are football and soccer stadiums that are nostalgic to me. When I walked into Barcelona's stadium 20 years ago, I was like, oh my God, I'm on hallowed grounds. You walk into Indianapolis Motor Speedway, it's like, oh my God. Daytona, same thing. NHRA, there's really not a track I could walk into and go, it's just crazy how awesome. Maybe Pomona
or Gainesville.
Yeah. But again, they're all a quarter mile or 1,000 feet.
Yeah, but Gainesville is always spring break. Gainesville's been around for 50, 60 years. I mean, there's still history there that if you are an NHRA follower, you know that Gainesville is a bit. Kenny Bernstein was the first to go 300 at Gainesville. So there's history there. So some of those statistics are where longtime NASCAR fans feel about a North Wilkesboro as well.
Or two-wheel. Back in the day, Carlsbad, but like Red Bud, they're Washougal for motocross.
They'll be there next weekend.
Supercross, yeah. Anaheim's always the go-to for me when it's like, yep, okay, this is freaking badass. But we have two different opinions with some millennials here where I don't want to speak for you, Richie, but I need to tie a ribbon or a bow around this damn thing so we get into it. Cole is freaking snorkeling North Wilkesboro like he was born and bred in the infield. But
maybe
Richie,
he was in 1996.
You don't give a damn what the name of this racetrack is. You just like the racing.
That's all I care about. I only care about the racing. I don't have the nostalgic view that NASCAR was trying to sell me all week with this. Was like, oh, same thing. They did the same thing when the All-Star race returned in 2023. I was just like, why should I care?
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't remember ever watching a race from here.
But if it was Daytona.
Yeah, it's completely different with Daytona, completely different with Darlington.
Bristol,
nah.
Why Darlington, not Bristol?
So I feel like Darlington is like, that's the crown jewel. It's the Southern 500 has been the crown jewel for 60 years.
Okay.
So I have a little bit more nostalgia for that place than I do other places. But like for me, North Wilkesboro, 30 years without a points race, I don't care. Like this isn't, like you mentioned a couple of stadiums. The one I was telling you guys about before was like, I have nostalgia for seeing the England and Mexico match at the Azteca.
That's true.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
It's something that I've never been to, or I don't really have connections to Mexican soccer, but when you see a game played at the Azteca and you can see the cameras shaking in that match because the fans are so into it, I have more nostalgia for that than I do this track that they haven't raced at point style in 30 years. So when NASCAR is trying to sell me that, trying to sell the younger viewership that tuned in on Amazon Prime,
right?
Remember when their viewership numbers went down on Amazon Prime? That's not how you sell your sport. That is not how you sell it to the younger side. Like, hey, remember this track we were at when none of you guys were alive? That's not how you do it, Cole. That's not how you do it.
Well, it's how they want to sell the sport. They want to sell the sport as its brand, which is its roots, its history. It's built on tradition. So for me, I was a late bloomer to NASCAR. I hadn't even seen races at Rockingham. So for me, Chicagoland making a return after 7 years was nostalgic. So I appreciate NASCAR trying to introduce a younger audience to these tracks that were on the circuit many years ago. Your North Wilkesboros, your Bowman Grays, your Rockinghams, what have you. And I think it's just them trying to introduce younger viewers to the sport's traditions that it's built on, essentially. So I appreciate that.
That doesn't move your sport forward, though. That doesn't relate to me at all.
We got to wait for the ratings, though.
Hold on, though. How did they market it? Because it's all in that as well. If you say, oh, we're going back to our roots, but then you don't tell the viewers why, like what makes North Wilkesboro special? Teach us about that. Did they do any of that this week? Did NASCAR do any of that on social media?
Honestly, not really. We got a lot of that for the All-Star races and the clashes with Bowman Gray and North Wilkesboro, but not a whole lot this week. I don't really think.
Because that's what you have to do as a series.
Yeah.
You have to tell people why North Wilkesboro matters, because otherwise I'm with you guys. So what? Agreed. 96.
Well, but Cole is a study of NASCAR. So I understand your penchant for really understanding the history of this track. But it's those new eyeballs, the significance of this track. Is it? I don't know. I don't know because I'm not a 25 or a 30-year-old that's been a NASCAR fan for a year or 2 years, realizing the significance of this track, of establishing those roots in the day. But I know the significance of where Green Bay plays at Lambeau Field. I know the significance of Lambeau.
Mm-hmm.
I know the significance of Azteca Stadium. I know of the Coliseum or the Rose Bowl, Indianapolis Motor Speedway, Daytona. But this is certainly going to help with this racing.
For sure.
Right? It's in the crap box race.
No.
Does it matter? I think it's what I said earlier, right? Just give me a good race.
The product is what sells your sport, not the nostalgia.
Yeah.
Yes.
So here's what I want to add on top of this. I think that the reception that Chicagoland got for making its return was bigger than North Wilkesboro getting this points race back. And I also think you can make the case if they revive Fontana as is, not this new one they're proposing, it would get a significantly better response than North Wilkesboro, Bowman Gray, Rockingham, any of these older tracks. So it's just, I guess, kind of subjective, nostalgia, but yeah.
Oh, don't get me started on
Can
Fontana.
I did some crack research on this,
All right.
and this will be a good way to go to break here as we're 14 to go here. 1996. The top song in 1996 was the Macarena.
Oh goodness.
I was in kindergarten at the time, so I remember as a kindergarten class having to learn how to do the Macarena. So I have a deep nostalgia for the Macarena, but I don't for North Wilkesboro. I'll tell you that much right now.
Unless they did the Macarena in the infield.
Yes!
for North
Victory Lane.
Wilkesboro.
Victory
Joey
Lane.
Logano.
Victory Lane.
The top movie was Independence Day. Great movie. The price of a gallon of gas was $1.20.
Oh my God.
In motorsports, Damon Hill was your 1996 Formula One world champion. Dale Jarrett was your Daytona 500 winner. And Crash in the first year of the Indy split. Who was your winner of the Indianapolis 500?
That would be Buddy Lazar.
Yep, got it. There you go.
And that was a
There's
wicked
now
race.
that's nostalgia,
Wicked race.
folks, right there.
Now, but Richie, let's also add an asterisk to what you're saying about you not feeling the nostalgia with this racetrack. When did you become a NASCAR Cup Series fan to the degree you are now?
I'd say probably like I started watching around 03, 04, around the dawn of the Nextel Cup, because that's when I started to play the video games.
Oh.
Yeah.
So again, you weren't, unlike Cole being a study for NASCAR, you just weren't there in 96, or at least cognizant of what the hell was going on.
No.
He was in kindergarten.
I was doing the Macarena with my kindergarten class, man. Come on.
So yeah, I'm curious how the Freak Nation feels about this. If it really matters where this race is. It's on a short track and just leave it at that, or it's on a short track called North Wilkesboro that was a significant track building up NASCAR 30 plus years ago.
You brought up a really good point.
You got about 10 seconds.
What got you into NASCAR? Video games. Do we need more video game type stuff to get the younger audience in? Subjective again.
No, we need more of Carson Hocevar, as we call the guy, Hocevar. Him and LeBron James, we have that. And we might even have your race winner, Joey Logano, next. Speed Freaks Pits, Lucas Oil Studios.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
Legacy isn't handed to you. It's earned.
40 years ago, people who chose the best came to General.
Mile by mile. For more than a century, General Tire has done one thing. Deliver. Wow! Because when it matters most, performance approaching ludicrous speed can't be a question. Start! The road won't always be smooth. And conditions, well, they have a mind of their own. From the trail to the track, General Tire takes you further, wherever you want to go.
For more information, go to GeneralTire.com. General Tire, the official tire of the freaks for over 2 decades.
One of the main reasons for poor vehicle performance is a dirty fuel system. It can cause decreased fuel economy and actually do harm to your engine over time. By adding Lucas fuel treatment to your vehicle, it cleans and lubricates the entire fuel system, pumps, carburetors, fuel injectors, and valves as you drive. It also improves your vehicle's performance. It's a non-solvent product designed to protect both gasoline and diesel engines. Lucas Fuel Treatment. It works.
Straight Talk Wireless presents Pickup Truck Wisdom.
The smartest way to spend your money is not to. Straight Talk offers free 5G phones for new and existing customers on Verizon's 5G network. So the refund money I don't spend on that free phone is the refund money I get to keep for my family. Smart.
Find us at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Straight Talk Wireless. Straightforward. Always. Taxes and fees apply. Plan purchase required for free phone offers. Copyright 2026 Verizon.
The 5th annual Enjoy Illinois 300 is roaring into Worldwide Technology Raceway on Sunday, September 13th, bringing NASCAR Cup Series racing to the most challenging track on tour. Watch the world's greatest drivers battle it out in high-speed, side-by-side action. But it's more than a race. It's a full weekend experience. Whether you're a lifelong NASCAR fan or just looking for an unforgettable gateway getaway, get your tickets now at www.raceway.com.
Some people, they follow the rules. Here at the Freak Nation, we don't. Go to our YouTube channel at Official Speed Freaks and hit the store link. You'll be able to own a part of the Freak Nation, from adult to kids tees, freaking hoodies, beanies to styling lids, kicks, and coffee mugs. All carrying Speed Freaks attitude that's been rattling cages for 25 years. This ain't fashion. It's a big old fat middle finger to boring.
Hello.
You want to blend in? Keep walking. Hit up Speed Freaks YouTube page and bang the store link so you too can own a part of the Freak Nation.
Listen, were you forced into getting a solar contract and now you just don't want it anymore? Maybe the solar company misled you. Or is your solar contract buried with hidden fees? Are you not saving the amount of money you thought you would on your energy costs? Don't worry. At the Solar Exit Hotline, we can help you cancel your solar contract, even if the panels are already installed. Our experienced legal team will review your contract and help you cancel it, possibly saving you thousands of dollars. You got to call right now for complete details. So listen, if you're not happy with your solar contract for any reason, we are here to help you cancel it. Call the Solar Exit Hotline now for immediate options to help you exit your solar contract. This call is 100% free.
800-798-9512. 800-798-9512. 800-798-9512. That's 800-798-9512.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
Freak Nation, our friends at General Tire remind you, man, check out their website, generaltire.com, or your local tire dealership to find the tire for your righteous ride, man. We got summer storms all around us. Make sure you got new tread on that hot rod of yours. Go to generaltire.com. Joey Logano, his first race win, and I think in like 17 years. It's been a while, man. I think you're right. Who would have thought Joey Logano gets a race win before Kyle Larson?
It's pretty insane. He dominated too. I mean, he lapped all the way up to 6th place and led 72% of that race. So that was a beatdown by the Paisano.
Oh, now I'm getting a couple of texts from individuals that are fairly close to NASCAR, and one individual is talking about how he thought this race stunk.
Oh,
So I'm curious if we're living in this vacuum that we tend to live in from time to time, and are talking about how we appreciate this race and the action on the track, but are we getting lost into the fact that, okay, Logano finally got him a race win. Crash is so freaking excited.
I'm very
because
excited.
he's had a crap year and he has the colors of freaking Spain, who won the World Cup. Of course, that's why.
Yellow and red. That's what elevated him to the win. I mean, what else?
Well, that was why it was a great race. Because I'm judging, frankly, to be honest, a little inside baseball here, man. I saw the first leg of this race, all right? That's about it. And then I prepared for the show. That's about all I've seen. But when I hear Joey Logano led how many laps?
72%. 323 laps.
I can see how it's like, oh, okay. And you only had, what was it, 5 or 6 cars on the lead lap?
Six.
Yeah.
The first stage was pretty phenomenal. And they were dicing and diving down on each other in order to see who was going to win the stage. I believe they were 3 wide with another driver right behind them. So the first stage gave tremendous activity. From that point on, unfortunately, it didn't last. But Cole, you brought up a really good point, though. It's like this type of racing doesn't always exist in which you just have flat out domination. And that's what we had here today. It does completely separate the front from the back. I mean, the back of the field was what? Some guys 6 laps down, 10 laps down. Yes, that's kind of embarrassing, but it is what it is. Domination. Logano fans are happy. And, well, sometimes that's the product. It's just, there's nothing you can do.
Yeah. And I'm kind of with you too. Like I didn't really get to watch the second and third stage because we were prepping for the show, but my barometer was stacking this race up against the other short tracks like Bristol and Martinsville, which I think were not even close to being as good as this one. But yeah, I think the biggest thing for me is that this is a naturally played out race. Only 3 cautions outside of the stage breaks. And again, just a driver's track, which I appreciate. But watchability might not be there.
Blake in our YouTube chat. If you're watching us on YouTube, he is still trying to get me to jump in the Freak Nation pool just because he got a top 5. That's not
SVG.
Yes.
Nope.
That's not the deal. The deal is if he has to win on an oval for me to do that, Blake.
Yeah.
So no jumping in the pool tonight. Unfortunately, he had a great race. I think he is pretty much locked into the top 16 now, as long as he just finishes the next however many races we have left before the chase. So he's looking good. Joey Logano's into the top 16 now after being out of the top 16 pretty much the entire season. So we're starting to get our chase 16s is starting to come into focus now.
Where is he now?
Joey Logano?
Yes.
I think he's 15th. And
Okay.
Cindric is 16.
Okay. So those two, Cindric went down to 16th, but Logano vaulted up at least 2 positions to get to 15.
That's correct.
Okay. All right. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, those Fords deciding to show up. Like Ryan Blaney with a win, Joey Logano with a win, Freak Nation. There's an individual that has shown up, and he's showing up in places that no other NASCAR driver has the huevos or the cahoots to do it. And we talked about this in the pre-show, and it's like, it kind of gets old talking about Carson Hocevar, but when this guy continues to kick some ass and sell his sport to people that don't necessarily follow the sport, but come to find out, there are people who don't necessarily follow the sport, but still know who Carson Hocevar is. They don't know who Kyle Larson is. They don't know who Elliott is. They don't know who Joey, but they know who Carson Hocevar is.
Because Carson puts himself out there.
He is a fiend for social media. And more recent happened this week.
That's right. Yeah.
And when Carson Hocevar speaks, a lot of people listen. And we know that firsthand with our social media. We'll put something up of Carson Hocevar, and it gets Dale Jr.-esque type hits.
Yeah.
Including what happened this week.
Yeah, this week, Carson hopped a flight to New York City for I believe it's called the Sport Gala, I think that's the proper term, for the Times 100 athletes and people in sports. And with him, he brought a date, actually. Apparently a very famous influencer. I think her name was, let's see here.
But they're
Tabitha
not dating?
Swatosh. Not dating. I think
Okay.
she clarified that. But she has over 17 million followers on social media. So she's a pretty big deal. So he had this beautiful girl around his arm. He's hanging out.
Hold on. Do we know how many followers, at least on Instagram, just take one, Carson Hocevar had before doing this Time 100 thing with, what's her name?
Tabitha Swatosh.
Sorry, 17 million fans.
Does anybody on the set know who she is?
I did not.
This is this is proof that some of us have completely different algorithms.
Right.
Yes.
Live in a
that's
completely
true.
different world.
But I wonder how much she got him as far as new followers.
Yeah.
Which again is marketing NASCAR.
It's amazing.
Brilliant.
So he's hanging out with her, and he's hanging out with LeBron James, Prince Harry, Jalen Brunson, all these huge figures in sports and around the world. And he's just making a name for himself. And it's so cool to see him integrating NASCAR into this mainstream space as well. I think we have some clips here too. If you want to get to them.
Yes.
So this is Carson Hocevar talking about his time hanging out with LeBron James and Prince Harry.
And so I walked over, and you could tell like his security guards just started to swarm in. And then all of a sudden, the guy put his hand up, and all of a sudden that's when LeBron stood up, took his glasses off, and then we talked for a while. And then I was like, man, I got to get a photo and stuff. So it was cool. And then Prince Harry and stuff, I think I told him, I was like, man, I wouldn't make my mom proud if I didn't ask for a photo. So that's who she loves and everything.
Wow. Okay. I mean, this guy is doing, we talked about this pre-show. This guy, Carson Hocevar, is doing what drivers would do when they would show off their cribs, MTV cribs, and do shows, anything outside the sports realm, anything outside the typical NASCAR realm. That's Carson right now.
Mm-hmm.
And why is nobody else doing that? I had a conversation with somebody on X right before we went live, in the sense of this guy is, I should just pull up his name so I know, but he's just as perturbed as I am about the pettiness of other drivers on Carson Hocevar right now. It's like, shut up. Carson Hocevar is the guy that's marketing your series. You aren't. You want to complain about Carson Hocevar, but you don't do anything else about it. Carson's giving you new eyeballs.
I'm looking at, again, her Instagram page, Tabitha Swatosh. And there's a video of her. There's a story of him carrying her across the crosswalk, which you like, by the way.
Yep.
With about 110,000 likes, 506 comments, 1,400 reposts.
Oh, reposts.
You can't see it, Freak Nation, but he's freaking carrying her in his. Can you see that?
He's in Manhattan.
Look at this.
With the Cutting Crew playing,
Look.
by the way.
Oh my
Cutting
God.
Look at this.
Totally is.
The song he was singing in his car
Sorry,
last
I'll pull it
weekend.
back. Look.
That's insane.
Nice
Yeah.
slow-mo shot.
He probably, what do you think? He got at least 100,000 additional followers from that?
You don't.
I would imagine so.
Who
Yeah.
cares, man? You don't see. Stop bagging on this guy,
Yeah,
man.
agreed.
He is selling.
Agreed.
This is money that NASCAR cannot spend to get these kind of hits and these kind of eyeballs that Carson Hocevar is getting, man.
Yeah, it really is so important to the growth of NASCAR. And I'm happy you brought up the MTV Cribs stuff with other drivers like Dale Jr. back in the day, drivers being in music videos, because Carson Hocevar, although only 23 years old, is very aware that NASCAR had a bigger mainstream presence back in the day. And he spoke on just that and being this sort of kind of new face of the sport at such a young age.
Perfect.
Like the perfect example here is Chase Elliott was on the Barstool show, the Bussin' with the Boys show this week. And I sent you guys the clip where they asked Chase Elliott, hey, why are your fans called Chase Sexuals? And he just sits there and goes, well, I don't know. I don't know where that name came from. I don't know what it means. And that came and went, no traction.
And yeah, that's not a great answer.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. We've got that clip though with Carson. Let's see that clip with Carson and talking
Quickly.
about cribs.
You know, obviously I want to win more and everything, but I think it's been proven a lot within the sport that, you can win, multiple races in a row. And that really doesn't, make you, outside the NASCAR bubble. If it was based off viewership, our viewership was good based off racing product, we'd have, 10 million live viewers for Atlanta every single time, I think. So, ultimately just getting people to care who's in the cars. And, you could have the greatest finish of all time, but you don't care who's being involved in the finish. You might as well just go watch iRacing or AI racing or, an animation or stop motion or whatever, or, any kind of motorsport. So, no, it's been.
Carson Hocevar talking about what he's doing other than driving a freaking race car, bringing the sport to eyeballs that don't normally watch. More with Carson Hocevar, your NHRA Funny Car winner, next.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
Some people, they follow the rules. Here at the Freak Nation, we don't. Go to our YouTube channel at Official Speed Freaks and hit the store link. And you'll be able to own a part of the Freak Nation, from adult to kids tees, freaking hoodies, beanies to styling lids, kicks, and coffee mugs. All carrying Speed Freaks attitude that's been rattling cages for 25 years. This ain't fashion. It's a big old fat middle finger to boring.
Hello.
You want to blend in? Keep walking. Hit up Speed Freaks YouTube page and bang the store link so you too can own a part of the Freak Nation.
Legacy isn't handed to you. It's earned.
40 years ago, people who chose the best came to General.
Mile by mile. For more than a century, General Tire has done one thing. Deliver. Wow! Because when it matters most, performance approaching ludicrous speed can't be a question. Start your engine! The road won't always be smooth. And conditions, well, they have a mind of their own. From the trail to the track, General Tire takes you further, wherever you want to go.
For more information, go to GeneralTire.com. General Tire, the official tire of the freaks for over 2 decades.
The 5th annual Enjoy Illinois 300 is roaring into Worldwide Technology Raceway on Sunday, September 13th, bringing NASCAR Cup Series racing to the most challenging track on tour. Watch the world's greatest drivers battle it out in high-speed, side-by-side action. But it's more than a race. It's a full week.
Freak Nation and our freaking affiliates, sorry about that. A technical difficulty where our spot breaks just decided to stop. Why don't I just do this? I'll tap dance for a couple of minutes so we can regroup and then get back on with our friends at Fox Sports and FS2 and, of course, at Official Speed Freaks as we continue on here with the Freak Nation. I should be able to tap dance for another 90 minutes. But you know what? This is what I want to do. I want to put a period on this Carson Hocevar conversation, Freak Nation, where I brought up the fact that, okay, I'm just done talking about Carson Hocevar. But really, I'm not. Because he's given us something to talk about. Granted, he's not winning every race, but he's much more competitive this year. He's got himself a legendary race win and a legendary post-race win finish that really woke up a lot of folks to this guy's personality. And a guy that, frankly, Cole Cusimano, is attractive to your demographic, someone that's young, looking for a personality to gravitate towards in NASCAR.
Yeah, he's just authentic. He's genuine. And I think a big part of that is people can relate to a guy that's streaming on Twitch and all these different servers for gaming all the time. And obviously having a personality helps too. So what he's doing for this sport cannot be understated. What an incredible job he's doing in marketing NASCAR and just aiding in the growth of what's been a tough few years for the sport.
Richie, where are you on the whole Carson Hocevar?
I think it's crazy how much of the conversation he is engaging in now, whereas he wasn't on our radar at all last year. And I think it's pretty dang impressive how he has taken control of the sport completely this year in NASCAR.
You're back with Speed Freaks, of course, from the Lucas Oil Studios of Freak Nation. How you doing, man? We're talking about Carson Hocevar and really what he's doing for the sport outside of the racetrack, outside of the race car. And I would put a period on this where just stop. I don't know if I'm more offended. I don't get offended, but if I'm more pissed off at drivers that are coming after this guy for what he's doing, or I'm more excited at what Carson Hocevar closes the door and shoots the double birds at these guys and said, I'm going to go to this. I'm going to go to that. You guys don't have the huevos to do it. Oh, by the way, I'm going to hook up with this influencer that has millions and millions of followers, and I'm going to carry her across a crosswalk in Manhattan and then get 300,000 views. Shut up. Stop whining, Freak Nation. In fact, our last sound bite with Carson Hocevar.
Yeah, this is just Carson kind of being aware of the fact that NASCAR is lacking a presence in the mainstream media, be it at these award shows or just having a presence in things outside of the NASCAR bubble. And again, I just think it's incredible to see this at a young age at 23 from Carson.
No, it's great for me. Again, like I say all the time, my favorite driver was Dale Jr. So I saw him everywhere, right? You saw him on MTV and, the music awards and all these, really cool things. So, I just always thought that's really what NASCAR drivers do. And, in the 2000s, that's, probably was a lot more realistic that they all do it. So it's really cool for me that, there's a lot of times where I'm like, I don't understand why I'm 100% invited to these, but I'm definitely taking advantage of it and enjoying it and, embracing it and just trying to have as much fun with it as possible. Knowing that, obviously it's a really cool experience for me and once in a lifetime at a lot of these events, but also too, it's, obviously great for the sport.
Hey, I want to get to our Jordan Vandergriff interview, NHRA Funny Car winner from Sonoma, but quickly, I just went through a number of drivers in my head that would go out and kick some ass with they say VMAs, Video Music Awards?
Those still exist, yes.
Okay. Other than Carson, who would be a great representative from NASCAR to go out there and relate to the audience? Carson, maybe Ryan Blaney a little bit.
Blaney, yes.
But there's not one driver that comes to mind.
I would Blaney or Noah Gregson.
If Gregson would go with it, right?
Track, yeah.
Yeah, there's really not. So Carson Hocevar, props to you, man. Keep it up, my friend. Freak Nation, his name is Jordan Vandergriff, of course, NHRA Funny Car driver for John Force Racing. Now his second race win. He joins us now after a big race win in Sonoma. Jordan Vandergriff here, Speed Freaks Pits, Lucas Oil Studios. So Freak Nation, he is back. Jordan Vandergriff here in the Freak Nation. And it seems like it's just repetitive when we say, the only time we want you back in here, Jordan, is when you win. So what do? You go back out and win in Sonoma, my friend. And
He's taking orders appropriately.
That's so true. Sonoma's such a
Yes.
great freaking track and a great place to win. It's almost not NHRA enough to win at Sonoma, but damn it, once again you got yourself an NHRA funny car win here in the Freak Nation. Is the second one as sweet as the first?
Hell yeah, it's as sweet as the first. Come on, man. Yeah, and to win it here in Sonoma is unbelievable. The fans here have been so great all weekend long. And this was a race that, I grew up in Southern California in Orange County, and growing up as a kid watching my uncle race, this was one of the races we would always take a trip up to. So it means a lot to me to win here. And we had a dominant race car this weekend, this Cornwall Quality Tools funny car. Chris Cunningham, Jason Bunker, and all of my guys. We were really the best car out here, and it was our race to lose today. So a little sigh of relief because we got it done.
Locked and loaded. What a brilliant final round finish line. It's Vandergriff.
Again, Jordan Vandergriff, NHRA funny car winner, joining us here in the Freak Nation. When you have a win like this and you have that background of, my relatives have won here at the track, any added pressure for you? Or are we just way past that at this point?
Yeah, I think there's pressure at all times driving these funny cars. There's the pressure of just driving it straight is enough to make you wobbly in the knees. I had a round today where I was shaking in my boots a little bit, but it's the pressure is always on because you want to do a good job and you want to be a good driver for your team because they put together a great race car. So I'm learning. It's my rookie year, but I've got 2 of these wins now, so I can't claim that too much longer, I don't think. So it's great. It's the pressure is always going to be there, and I don't want it to leave. I think the pressure is good.
Yes, pressure creates diamonds. You now have another diamond, Wally, to go with another medal.
Yeah.
So yes, things are looking up for you. You talked about this car being dominant this weekend. The team setting you up quite well, but I gotta rewind, record scratch, whatever we want to do here. Starting line, Christmas tree. I think you were slower than every one of your competition today, race day, but did you know that your car was so damn good that you didn't worry so much on the starting line? Is that where that came from?
Well, here's the thing. It's funny. I was slower than everybody today, but if you look at my lights, I was in the same window. I was so consistent, and that's exactly where I want to be. My window for me is 60 to 80. If in my opinion, if you as a driver can stay within 60 to 80, then you're doing a damn good job. And sometimes the people you're going to race, they get up for you a little bit. I think I've proven that I am going to be consistent. And I'm going to be quick, and I think people know that. So that's why you see people get up on the wheel against me now. And I'm exactly where I wanted to be. I was 70 all day. I rode those 70s right there every single time. And that'll get you a win, especially when you have a race car like this. So don't just go look at the average. Go look at the averages on reaction time and then come back.
No, that is actually a completely different mental game than I have thought about for drag racing in a very long time. So yeah, as long as you trust your consistency at the starting line, you've got a damn fast car, then who cares? When you set up on the starting line, do you pay attention to who's in the other lane? Do you know their tactics necessarily? Or are you just fully focused on your game? Who cares who's in the other lane?
Yeah. I think early in my career, I was just focused on my game. I think because I was so new, and I'm still new to this funny car, but I had the benefit of actually running Daniel twice in qualifying. And he kind of left me hanging in Q3, I think it was, and because his car wasn't rolling. He didn't have a lot of tug. So he got out and told me that. So it's funny facing him in the final because I had known that. So when I faced him in Q4 too, it was the same. He took a little while. So coming to the final, I was like, okay, I know he's going to take a little bit. It's not his fault. It's just how his car is performing this weekend. But I knew that going in. So I think I'm like the rookiness of me is kind of leaving, and the experience is helping now. It's aiding me. So yeah, I went into that final knowing that Daniel might take a little bit longer. So I took an extra half second to a second to myself before I got in. And then you see the light and you go. That's the key though. Every time you see the yellow light, you gotta go.
Jordan, I gotta ask. You mentioned earlier in this interview that you grew up in California, watching these races with your family and such. What was your support system like out there this weekend? Did you have family, friends in attendance? And if so, did that add to the experience of winning out there in Sonoma?
Yeah, definitely. I had a lot of family here. I had my dad here, my mom here, my little cousin Zach, and my uncle, my aunt, and A good friend of mine that we just moved to San Francisco I've known him since the 8th grade. And I had a lot of people here in Sonoma, and it meant a lot to a lot of my guys. Jason Bunker is from here. My clutch guy, Elliot Banker's from here. And they had all their families out as well. So it felt like a big family atmosphere, and it always does. When you're driving for John Force, you're driving for the family. You're driving for the family, and everybody's involved. Everybody's here. Brittany was here. John was here. Everybody was here. So it was great. And the support system, I needed it. John came up and he gave me some words of wisdom before the final round there. And seeing Brittany, it just fired me up this morning. So we needed everybody involved, and I'm glad we could get it done for him.
John Force told me I have to thank my mom in the interview. So, Mom, thank you. I appreciate it. Cornwall Quality Tools, thank you. Pete Bandero, Speedmaster, Bernie's, Bandero, HendrickCars.com. Sorry, John, I'm a little rusty. I'll get better at that.
Yes.
Yeah.
All good.
Another great driver, young driver that's fantastic for the sport, Jordan Vandergriff, NHRA Funny Car winner from Sonoma. Coming up next hour, Freak Nation. We're going to recap what Joey Logano just did. It's pretty phenomenal with that race win in North Wilkesboro. Also, flashback 20 years ago to Tony Stewart, Tony Kanaan, Casey Kane, and more coming up. And the latest from IndyCar, they make a change for tomorrow. We'll share that with you coming up next. Be sure you follow us at Official Speed Freaks on YouTube. The second hour. More Freaks next.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined. Keeping your pride and joy perfect is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Start with Slick Mist Speed Wax. Simply mist on and wipe off for professional detailer shine. For your tires and trim, there's Lucas Slick Mist Tire and Trim Shine. Spray on and wipe off for better than new look. Then finish her with Lucas Slick Mist Interior Detailer. Just spray and wipe. Easy. Use Lucas Slick Mist Car Care products and she'll never look better. Fast, easy, and professional. Really, it's sort of like having an extra set of hands. Or 3.
Freak Nation, get this. General Tire has launched a comprehensive Shield Plus Advantage plan for passenger and light truck tires. What that means for you is when you purchase General Tires, the Shield Plus Advantage plan lets you enjoy a complete package of multiple warranties and coverage to get the most from your tires. The plan applies to all General Tire passenger and light truck tires purchased as replacements in the U.S. and Canada with DOT serial numbers. For more information, hit them up on GeneralTire.com. General Tire, the official tire of Speed Freaks for 2 decades.
The 5th annual Enjoy Illinois 300 is roaring into Worldwide Technology Raceway on Sunday, September 13th, bringing NASCAR Cup Series racing to the most challenging track on tour. Watch the world's greatest drivers battle it out in high-speed, side-by-side action. But it's more than a race. It's a full weekend experience. Whether you're a lifelong NASCAR fan or just looking for an unforgettable gateway getaway, get your tickets now at www.raceway.com.
Straight Talk Wireless presents Pickup Truck Wisdom.
If you're only good to your new friends, you're not going to have any old ones. Straight Talk gets it. That's why new and existing customers get free 5G phones on Verizon's 5G network. Pretty simple, really. You keep good people by being good people.
Find us at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Straight Talk Wireless. Straightforward. Always. Taxes and fees apply. Plan purchase required for free phone offers. Copyright 2026 Verizon.
Some people, they follow the rules. Here at the Freak Nation, we don't. Go to our YouTube channel at Official Speed Freaks and hit the store link. You'll be able to own a part of the Freak Nation, from adult to kids tees, freaking hoodies, beanies to styling lids, kicks, and coffee mugs. All carrying Speed Freaks attitude that's been rattling cages for 25 years. This ain't fashion. It's a big old fat middle finger to boring.
Hello.
You want to blend in? Keep walking. Hit up Speed Freaks YouTube page and bang the store link so you too can own a part of the Freak Nation.
One of the main reasons for poor vehicle performance is a dirty fuel system. It can cause decreased fuel economy and actually do harm to your engine over time. By adding Lucas fuel treatment to your vehicle, it cleans and lubricates the entire fuel system, pump, carburetors, fuel injectors, and valves as you drive. It also improves your vehicle's performance. It's a non-solvent product designed to protect both gasoline and diesel engines. Lucas fuel treatment. It works.
Legacy isn't handed to you. It's earned.
40 years ago, people who chose the best came to General.
Mile by mile. For more than a century, General Tire has done one thing. Deliver. Wow! Because when it matters most, Performance
Approaching ludicrous speed.
can't be a question.
Start! Go! Engine!
The road won't always be smooth. And conditions, well, they have a mind of their own. From the trail to the track, General Tire takes you further, wherever you want to go.
For more information, go to GeneralTire.com. General Tire, the official tire of the freaks for over 2 decades.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined. Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined. Keeping your pride and joy perfect is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Start with Slick Mist Speed Wax. Simply mist on and wipe off for professional detailer shine. For your tires and trim, there's Lucas Slick Mist Tire and Trim Shine. Spray on and wipe off for better than new look. Then finish her with Lucas Slick Mist Interior Detailer. Just spray and wipe. Easy. Use Lucas Slick Mist Car Care products and she'll never look better. Fast, easy, and professional. Really, it's sort of like having an extra set of hands. Or 3.
Legacy isn't handed to you. It's earned.
40 years ago, people who chose the best came to General.
Mile by mile. For more than a century, General Tire has done one thing. Deliver.
Wow!
Because when it matters most, performance
Approaching ludicrous speed.
can't be a question.
Start! Go! Engine!
And you could tell like his security guards just started to swarm in, and then all of a sudden, the guy put his hand up, and all of a sudden that's when LeBron stood up, took his glasses off, and then we talked for a while. And
Hell yeah, the Sweet is the first. Come on, man. Yeah, to win it here in Sonoma is unbelievable.
I mean, it's just being able to win a race at Indy was really cool. But at the end of the day, I mean, my father probably said it best. I mean, we hadn't even got off the stage yet, finishing all the pictures and everything. He goes, now we got to go get the 500.
Ladies and gentlemen, live from the Lucas Oil Studios and riding on a dope set of General Tires, Speed Freaks, Kenny Sargent, Crash Gladys, Richie, Cole, and Cody.
Big Johnson.
This isn't a show, it's a takeover, no rules, no limits, just speed, smoke, and straight talk, strapping Freak Nation! This is Speed Freaks! We already won.
Second hour of Speed Freaks Freak Nation. Of course, Joey Logano, your winner from North Wilkesboro. Coming up in moments, we're going to share with you the latest with the IndyCar series. They made another change besides running the race on Monday. We'll update you on that. Coming up this hour, a couple of flashbacks. Well, more than just a couple, man. With us doing 26 years of Speed Freaks, we figure, why not? Let's go back and look at some of these fantastic interviews from back in the day. We're going to have Casey Kane when he relieved Dale Jr. with the Budweiser sponsorship, running for Skipjack in the Dodge. Come on.
Ray Evernham?
Ray Evernham, yep. Casey Kane as his 2 sprint car drivers with Brady Bacon and 5-time.
Josh Wise?
No.
Josh Wise.
Come on, man. The cat, big cat. Brad Sweet. And these guys look so young, man. So young. Tony Stewart in 2006, at the time, 2-time NASCAR Cup Series champion, running for Joe Gibbs. And Tony Kanaan, who had yet to win an Indy 500.
2006? Yeah, that would be true.
Right?
Yes. He would win it 7 years later?
Yeah. Jeff Gordon, when he was at California Speedway, he teamed up with Wolfgang Puck to open up a Wolfgang Puck restaurant, my friend. Did you ever see a race at California Speedway?
Fontana? Is that same thing? Yeah.
the hell's going on here, man?
I've seen the race of
No, it's SoFi.
Yes, I've seen the race of Fontana.
SoFi.
Who won that race? I saw the one that Bowman won, actually. Yeah.
Oh, bang.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Joey Logano, all of a sudden, dude's ready to compete, Richard C. Squavi. How in the hell and what the hell's going on with Joey Logano with this race win? Dominated, 70% plus laps led.
I got a couple of nuggets for you here. How about this? According to Jeff Gluck here, Jeff Gluck says in his 636 career NASCAR Cup Series start, Joey Logano has set a new career high for most laps led, 323 to 450 laps. Wow. That's pretty damn impressive for a future NASCAR Hall of Famer who was having the season from hell all year long this year. After, of course, the format which he thrived in the previous playoff format was switched now to the chase format. He had found himself prior to tonight outside of the top 16 for pretty much the entirety of the season. I actually don't know or recall a time where Joey Logano was ever inside
Him
the
and
top
Connor
16.
Zilic were snorkeling each other's behind. They're both so far down in the points.
Sure, we'll go ahead and call that, yes. But after tonight's domination, Joey Logano has moved into the top 16. He is now 15th, and I want to bring up a tweet I saw just a moment ago, and this person said, "It is an even year, so here comes Joey Logano in the back half of the year, ladies and gentlemen." Now, I say that because obviously we know Joey Logano champion in 2022 and 2024.
Yep.
Right. And now with the change in format, for the most part, we believe, and if you watch the TNT broadcast, they have a little yellow line for the top 6 drivers because that's kind of mathematically, that's who has the best chance to come away champion in this chase format. Joey Logano is going to come in, ranked 14th, 15th.
As of
right now, so he does a couple more races to get back in it. So he's going to need like a Tony Stewart-esque run to win the championship. And remember, I think it was when he won the championship that year in the chase format. I think he won like 6 of the final 10 races, or at least half of them. He had a big run. So we're going to need to see that from Joey Logano if he wants to continue his even year championship, run.
Well, let's see. You talked about this, Cole.
Yeah.
The chase races, the races in the chase, essentially favor Ryan Blaney. We could say Joey Logano, right?
You could, yeah. So the last 5 races of the season I have written down here: Charlotte, Phoenix, Talladega, Martinsville, and Homestead.
Oh yeah,
those right there are all Blaney tracks for sure.
Okay.
But Logano too. He's won it at I think every single one of those tracks as well. So Team Penske and Ford are heating up at the right time.
Jeez.
It's looking great. And also another Logano nugget for you guys: 15th straight year winning a race. It's a pretty big milestone for that driver. So yeah, even year Logano, bald Logano, making a run at it. Let's see it, baby.
Right, even year is cool, but this would be the first ever bald Logano
exactly.
championship.
Yeah, big deal.
Oh.
He's in his Walter White era. We'll call it that.
This is
yes.
Again, getting back to Cole's comment, I think last week, referring to how this year has shaped up so far. For the most part, it's pretty fantastic racing. Now, here's where my pessimism comes in, where it's shaping up nicely. Richie's talking about these points where Joey Logano's got to have a Tony Stewart-esque type run to run for the championship. If we could just have this, man, if we can just have this anticipation and this build up into, what do we call it now, the playoffs, Chase? Chase. Into the chase. By the time we get to Phoenix, what's the song? By the time we get to Wichita? No, Abilene. Anyway, by the time we get to Phoenix, we still have 4 or 5 guys in contention.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
I know. That's just that's just it. It's badass looking at these points now come July 19th. It's awesome. But come September 30th, October 15th, like, oh, come on.
Are we going to be like, done?
That was the great thing about the World Cup today. I know like casuals probably tuned in and watched the match today, 0-0, well into extra time. And they were probably like, what the hell is this? And then they turn it off because they see the 0-0 score, where if you actually watch the match, it was actually pretty damn good.
Yes, it was.
Because it was the final and both teams were one mistake away from losing that game. And that's what made it so good, is that everything about that game mattered. And so I hope, just please NASCAR, please just stack the deck and give us a championship battle at Homestead, for the love of goodness. Please. I don't want somebody to win this race out of Phoenix or wherever the hell the second to last race is. I don't know where it is this year, but just somehow, some way, stack the deck, give somebody a stupid penalty like they did Bubba Wallace last week. and so that way we have it come down to Homestead, which is a great track and going to put on a really good finale.
So you understand my point.
Yes.
We're pretty jacked up about where did Joey Logano come from? What the hell? Dude's already in the top 16, but man, I could see Homestead. We're sitting there going, all right, just get everything prepped because so-and-so's already claimed the championship 3 races into it. Man, it's like
the last time NASCAR did a chase format, were there still only 10 drivers?
No, it was expanded.
It was expanded by then to 12 or 14 or whatever.
I believe so.
12,
yes,
I believe.
Okay.
Yeah. That would have been 20,
because
13.
16 is a lot if we're talking chase format. It's like, does anyone in the bottom 5 or bottom 6 even legitimately have a shot?
Unless they go on an all-time run, they really don't.
Yeah.
That's a good call.
I don't like it.
And historically, we've only seen these 2-car or 2-driver battles for the championship with the chase format. So it's a good point.
Quickly, before we go to break and go to a flashback, Crasher, an update with the IndyCar series that we were so jacked up for the 50 million plus watching the World Cup final on Fox to be able to jump into the IndyCar race 25 minutes after they went to the race. But again, a rain out, it was moved to Monday, and now there's another update, Crasher.
Yes, moving the race to Monday provides some weather issues, completely different than the weather issues from Sunday night. Sunday night was rain and lightning and just yuckiness. Well, the yuckiness will continue on a Sunday afternoon, but unfortunately that is going to be in the form of humidity and high heat, lots of sun, which, yay, it's summer, but you don't want to sit in grandstands like that. So the race will be changed from a 400 to a 225. Is that it, Richie?
It was reduced from 300 laps to 225 laps.
Okay.
Yes.
Still starting at noon in Nashville.
No.
3 p.m. Eastern.
3 p.m. Eastern,
Sorry.
2 p.m. Nashville
Noon
time.
Pacific.
Noon our time.
Noon Pacific.
Yes.
Man.
So actually hotter at 2 p.m.
3
than
o'clock.
noon.
It says right here in the press release, the heat index is expected to be over 100 degrees.
Awesome.
That's disgusting.
Oh, that
And
with
humid, man.
humidity.
Yeah, that's the worst part,
Oh.
man. Ugh.
Yeah, they can't catch a break. This was supposed to be a banger race with massive ratings, and now everything Mother Nature could possibly throw at them, she's done. And it's just ridiculous, and it's unfair, and it's just, well, it is what it is.
Hey,
You gotta
props
deal.
to Buxton and Bell and Hinchcliffe for just the race is coming up. They're right behind him.
And
It's
we're going to
just-
be under the
it's
lights.
a deluge. It's like, no, it's not. And then props to those guys with the producers in there going, come on, guys, talk it up. We got to maintain. We got to keep. No.
And then they even compared soccer stars to IndyCar stars.
Mhm.
I mean, that was
All right,
nice
guys,
for
we got
a
a break.
little
Got a break.
bit.
Got a break.
Okay.
26 years for doing Speed Freaks. We got a lot of interviews throughout these 2+ decades, Freak Nation. We're going to feature a few of them coming up next. Casey Kane. No, let's do this. Let's do Tony Stewart 20 years ago and Tony Kanaan from the Mopar stage at SEMA. The things that come out of our mouths and these guys' mouths, it's incredible. It's a great interview with Tony Stewart. Tony Kanaan next.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined. Keeping your pride and joy perfect is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Start with Slick Mist Speed Wax. Simply mist on and wipe off for professional detailer shine. For your tires and trim, there's Lucas Slick Mist Tire and Trim Shine. Spray on and wipe off for better than new look. Then finish her with Lucas Slick Mist Interior Detailer. Just spray and wipe. Easy. Use Lucas Slick Mist Car Care products and she'll never look better. Fast, easy, and professional. Really, it's sort of like having an extra set of hands. Or 3.
Legacy isn't handed to you. It's earned.
40 years ago, people who chose the best came to General.
Mile by mile. For more than a century, General Tire has done one thing. Deliver. Wow. Because when it matters most, Performance
Approaching ludicrous speed.
can't be a question.
Start! Go! Engine!
The road won't always be smooth. And conditions, well, they have a mind of their own. From the trail to the track, General Tire takes you further, wherever you want to go.
For more information, go to GeneralTire.com. General Tire, the official tire of the freaks for over 2 decades.
Straight Talk Wireless presents Pickup Truck Wisdom.
The smartest way to spend your money is not to. Straight Talk offers free 5G phones for new and existing customers on Verizon's 5G network. So the refund money I don't spend on that free phone is the refund money I get to keep for my family. Smart.
Find us at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Straight Talk Wireless. Straightforward. Always. Taxes and fees apply. Plan purchase required for free phone offers. Copyright 2026 Verizon.
The 5th annual Enjoy Illinois 300 is roaring into Worldwide Technology Raceway on Sunday, September 13th, bringing NASCAR Cup Series racing to the most challenging track on tour. Watch the world's greatest drivers battle it out in high-speed, side-by-side action. But it's more than a race, it's a full weekend experience. Whether you're a lifelong NASCAR fan or just looking for an unforgettable gateway getaway, get your tickets now at www.raceway.com.
Some people, they follow the rules. Here at the Freak Nation, we don't. Go to our YouTube channel at Official Speed Freaks and hit the store link, and you'll be able to own a part of the Freak Nation, from adult to kids tees, freaking hoodies, beanies to styling lids, kicks, and coffee mugs. All carrying Speed Freaks attitude that's been rattling cages for 25 years. This ain't fashion. It's a big old fat middle finger to boring.
Hello.
You want to blend in? Keep walking. Hit up Speed Freaks YouTube page and bang the store link so you too can own a part of the Freak Nation.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
Speed Freaks freaking flashback.
The Indy 500 versus Daytona 500. Which is more American? Well, which one is more American to get up here and debate that? Tony Stewart, come on up here on stage and help out the Freak Nation. Tony Stewart here in the Speed Freaks pits.
Go on Indy side, Tony. Indy.
Making his grand appearance. Tony Stewart, what do you think? Which is more American? Indy 500 or Daytona 500?
I don't know. I mean, there's, the international flavor of the Indy 500, but, it's been around for so long, the history of it, and being in the state of Indiana. I mean, that's more American to me because I grew up around it all my life. But I don't know, when you see all the history around the Daytona 500 over 50 years at the beach. So, it's kind of I think it's a toss-up. I think it just depends on which side you've been following.
You're on the fence, Stewart.
Well, and this is a hard one. I mean, I didn't
I
know
gotta
you were
say,
going to
Indy
put me in a
500.
bind
It's
here.
Memorial Day weekend. It doesn't get any more American than that. Basically, memorializing the entire United States of America, our troops, everything about this country. That's the Indy 500. That's it.
Crash Gladys was born with an Indy 500 diaper on when she came out.
Anything wrong with that?
No, and I'm not cracking on you for that. God bless you. But Daytona 500, if you look at what's going on now, yes, Indy for years, but now with NASCAR, with the way Fox, the way everybody's taking NASCAR to another level, I think if you asked all these people here, they would say Daytona is what it is. That kicks off the season, gets it rolling, and it's as American as you can get.
Well, I mean, you look at the starting field. I mean, everybody that's in the field's American. In the Daytona 500.
Except for this year.
Well, yeah, that's true. It might change a
Well,
little bit.
everybody that has a chance to win. You're right.
Oh, stop it.
I'm sorry.
Chip Ganassi, where are you?
Sorry,
Kick his
Chip.
ass.
Statman, go ahead.
That you've won 2 Cup championships, but I know how important it would be for you to win an Indy 500.
Yeah, that's still on the top of the to-do list between that and the Daytona 500. We've been good at both races. We just never, been able to finish one off. So that's still the top 2 spaces on the resume. There's blank spaces there for those 2
Of
races.
all the things you want to do, you own racetracks, you've won championships everywhere. And I know how important it was for you to win the Brickyard.
Yeah.
But that's still not the Indy 500.
Yeah, I mean, it's just being able to win a race at Indy was really cool. But at the end of the day, I mean, my father probably said it best. I mean, we hadn't even got off the stage yet, finishing all the pictures and everything. He goes, now we got to go get the 500. So, I mean, that
Are you
tells you how
going to?
important it is to our family.
Tony Stewart, are you going to run the Indy 500 again?
I don't know. There's a good possibility it could happen. I mean, we'll wait and see.
2007?
No, it won't happen in 2007. They still
2008?
got the times all screwed up to where we can't make both races.
But you've got a trainer now to get you in better shape to do both the races on Memorial Day.
Yeah, but you can't finish the 500 and get down to Charlotte in time to start the 600. So it really messes up trying to do both.
You're not big enough to maneuver that schedule a little bit. Tell them change it or else.
Not unless my last name starts with the letter F and ends in ants. So
hello there.
Look at all these guys coming over and running running stock cars now.
Mm-hmm.
Juan Pablo Montoya.
Just pick a series, whatever you want to call it.
Okay, exactly. Dude, it's Daytona 500 is more American because we've got foreigners coming over and they're realizing how big the 500 is, the Daytona 500.
Oh gosh, that happened in the Indy 500 40 years ago.
Are you Tony?
No.
Go ahead.
She's better looking than me.
I understand that.
I think they're just realizing not so much how big the Daytona 500 is, but just how big NASCAR in general has become. I mean, it's, for the last 3 or 4 years, we've had the new TV packages out, and we've always, as drivers and teams, have wondered when's the growth going to stop. And every year it just continues to get bigger and better. And that's due to the France family. I mean, they do a great job of marketing our sport. I think much better job than any of the other pro series out there that we have.
Now, wait a minute. Now, you've got two PC. This isn't the Tony Stewart.
No.
I know.
It is.
Come on.
You know me, because I mean, if I'm calling a spade here, I mean, they do a good job of promoting NASCAR. I mean, that's the one thing that the IRL needs to catch up on, Champ Car needs to catch up on. They need stuff to make it interesting to get these people to watch.
If all was equal, would you rather be in the 500 or the Indy 500? If all was equal,
Daytona
money,
or
everything.
Well, I mean,
Daytona.
obviously, because of my Indiana roots, I'd rather, I'd still go for the Indy 500 because that's the one thing that means the most to me in my career. But now that you're with NASCAR, obviously, I mean, other than the Brickyard 400, to me, the next biggest race to me is the Daytona 500.
Tony, you said something right there. They need to do something to make it more interesting. So 3 wide, just a couple of inches from each other, their front wing. That's not interesting. Talking about the IndyCar races.
Yeah, I mean, it's better, but I mean, you just don't see that hardcore racing like you see in NASCAR. You don't see, you can't bump each other in
But
Indy
that's part of
cars
the
without
finesse
guys
of it.
crashing.
Forget about
Honey,
that.
if you want finesse, go watch figure skating.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
We're talking racing here.
She listens to Yanni. I like
you go.
Static X, and that's what NASCAR is.
Yeah.
I'm tired of these guys
Static
talking about
X
how
to
bad.
Yanni?
They get
I
out
want-
of the,
yeah, yeah.
in IndyCar, they get out of the car and they're yelling at each other in languages we can't understand anyway. So it's
Yeah.
like the fight's not even fun to watch.
Tony, there's
wait,
one thing I got to do though, because I've got to pimp you. Yes, the people watching the show, they know what you've done. You're an IndyCar champion, you're a NASCAR champion, but there's a lot of media out there that really don't give you the credit that you are due.
Yeah.
You raise so much money for children, for animals. You donate your plane to help children in need or to rescue greyhounds. Tony, it's amazing that you do all this and then, oh yeah, you own a team, and then, oh yeah, you drive and win championships. You really, I wish other people
Man,
would.
did he pay you?
No, he didn't.
See,
And I just get so
if you
mad when
keep
other
telling
media
people
don't
this,
say
it'll
that.
ruin
Yeah.
my bad reputation.
Exactly.
And
And besides, I know how you can get
Thank
a.
you, Tony.
You
you
can
got to
get a
remember,
lot.
society now, and the media. They don't want what's a good feel story. They want what's going to sell papers and what's going to make an interesting story and make it controversial. So if it's not controversial, they're not going to talk about
Tony,
it.
can I-
And we don't do it for that reason anyway. I
just
mean, we
walk
do
over
that
and
stuff
hug you?
because we love doing it.
I know. You never put a press release out saying you're doing it. You do it because you love
You
it.
know what a feel-good story is for you, Tony? When they go to X Games with speed skating, you get Gary Selzy in one of those Tony Stewart, those long leotard things, and let him win one of those speed skating things at X Games. They'll love you, partner.
If they can put it on his stomach and let him just glide down on his stomach, he'll be fine.
We're going to talk about Formula One versus IndyCar. Isn't it time we just dump Formula One and start supporting our own series like IndyCar? And a gentleman who has a take on this, would you please welcome 2004 IndyCar champion, Tony Kanaan. What's up, Tony?
What's happening?
So shouldn't Americans just finally get rid of Formula One and start supporting our own, like IndyCar?
Wow, I mean, there's space for everybody, but I would say in America we should, the way they do it in Europe, I mean, we should give more attention to IndyCar than the Formula One.
Look, Bill Simpson said it best when he was on our show a year ago. Formula One sucks. I don't have time to watch Formula One. I would rather watch women's basketball than stay up at 3 a.m. to see Formula One. Now that Michael Schumacher is done with Formula One, I got no reason to watch it. I'd rather watch IndyCar. I'd rather watch Champ Car. I'd rather watch ARCA Remax series than Formula One.
Tony, I'm on the IndyCar side for
I
sure.
would.
Definitely we need to support IndyCar more. But isn't Formula One the pinnacle? I mean, it's
Well-
the best motorsport in the world.
I have to say that the races are not as exciting as IndyCar, as a NASCAR race or as Champ Car race. So I would say, yes, and they have a lot. They spend a lot more money. I mean, it's ridiculous how much money they spend on the cars. The technology that they have, it's huge. So I would say that makes a big difference, discrepancy between the big teams and the small teams, and some drivers were never going to have a chance to win. So I like Formula One. It's been my dream since I was a kid, but now I'm on IndyCar.
Tony, what does a Formula One team spend?
I would say
successful.
Ferrari right now, it's spent up to $100 million a year.
Okay, what does a successful
just on the car, besides from Schumacher's salary? Yeah.
What does IndyCar? What does a successful IndyCar team like yourself spend on a car?
I don't spend anything. Michael does, but
I
make him spend more depending on the crashes that I do. But I would say a budget will be between $6 to $7 million a year.
Look, at Ralph Schumacher could spend $1 billion. He still won't win. I don't care how much technology we're talking about. If you're a dunce, you're a dunce.
But I'm going to take the other side, because the racing in F1 is very different, and there are different things you cheer for. It's not like wheel to wheel that you see in NASCAR and the IRL. It's real racing, the technology, guys racing machines. And this year, you do see a lot of wheel to wheel and guys coming from the back of the pack to win at the front.
Hey, Tony, screw it. You know, the F1 drivers don't get to go on Donald Trump's Apprentice like you did.
They don't get to eat the pizza that I ate. I never got fired, so...
Hey, Kanan, let's not compare apples to oranges here. The IndyCar series, everybody bows to the 800-pound gorilla, NASCAR. IndyCar, Champ Car, NHRA, somebody's got to do something to take some of that money from NASCAR or sit there and be its little B from here on in. IndyCar has to do something, Kanan.
Yeah, well, we're working on it. I don't think we wanted to compete with NASCAR, but we think we have a different product and as good as them. But I guess with the split, they definitely got a big advantage. NASCAR got a big advantage with that, and we definitely got to do something. I think the first thing is to get back together, I would say.
You think?
But look, Tony, when you guys get back together, you might not have any drivers left. AJ Allmendinger. I mean, look at what they're doing. Sam Hornish Jr. is coming over there.
Huh?
And even Formula One boy, Pablo Montoya, decides to come over and take NASCAR money. NASCAR is the king. I'm sorry. It really is.
No, they are. And then I would say that, obviously, as a race car driver, you want to race no matter what. I'm not saying that Allmendinger didn't go there just because of the money. I think he felt an opportunity. They gave him a great car. Montoya is the same thing. Juan Pablo had tried everything in his life, so he wanted to do something else. And he's going to play with the big boys now. We'll see what's going to happen.
Would you go drive those big cars? Is that a dream of yours?
Why not? It has 4 wheels and a steering wheel, so why not? So I might ask Tony Stewart for a job one day. Never know.
And Freak Nation, the flashbacks continue. Casey Kane, Jeff Gordon, and more coming up. Speed Freaks Pits, Lucas Oil Studios.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
Legacy isn't handed to you. It's earned.
40 years ago, people who chose the best came to General.
Mile by mile. For more than a century, General Tire has done one thing. Deliver. Wow! Because when it matters most, performance can't be a question.
Start, go, engine!
The road won't always be smooth. And conditions, well, they have a mind of their own. From the trail to the track, General Tire takes you further, wherever you want to go.
For more information, go to GeneralTire.com. General Tire, the official tire of the freaks for over 2 decades.
One of the main reasons for poor vehicle performance is a dirty fuel system. It can cause decreased fuel economy and actually do harm to your engine over time. By adding Lucas fuel treatment to your vehicle, it cleans and lubricates the entire fuel system. Pump, carburetors, fuel injectors, and valves as you drive. It also improves your vehicle's performance. It's a non-solvent product designed to protect both gasoline and diesel engines. Lucas Fuel Treatment. It works.
Straight Talk Wireless presents Pickup Truck Wisdom.
The smartest way to spend your money is not to. Straight Talk offers free 5G phones for new and existing customers on Verizon's 5G network. So the refund money I don't spend on that free phone is the refund money I get to keep for my family. Smart.
Find us at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Straight Talk Wireless. Straightforward. Always. Taxes and fees apply. Plan purchase required for free phone offers. Copyright 2026 Verizon.
The 5th annual Enjoy Illinois 300 is roaring into Worldwide Technology Raceway on Sunday, September 13th, bringing NASCAR Cup Series racing to the most challenging track on tour. Watch the world's greatest drivers battle it out in high-speed, side-by-side action. But it's more than a race. It's a full weekend experience. Whether you're a lifelong NASCAR fan or just looking for an unforgettable gateway getaway, get your tickets now at www.raceway.com.
Some people, they follow the rules. Here at the Freak Nation, we don't. Go to our YouTube channel at Official Speed Freaks and hit the store link, and you'll be able to own a part of the Freak Nation, from adult to kids tees, freaking hoodies, beanies to styling lids, kicks, and coffee mugs. All carrying Speed Freaks attitude that's been rattling cages for 25 years. This ain't fashion. It's a big old fat middle finger to boring. Hello. You want to blend in? Keep walking. Hit up Speed Freaks YouTube page and bang the store link so you too can own a part of the Freak Nation.
Listen, were you forced into getting a solar contract and now you just don't want it anymore? Maybe the solar company misled you. Or is your solar contract buried with hidden fees? Are you not saving the amount of money you thought you would on your energy costs? Don't worry. At the Solar Exit Hotline, we can help you cancel your solar contract, even if the panels are already installed. Our experienced legal team will review your contract and help you cancel it, possibly saving you thousands of dollars. You got to call right now for complete details. So listen, if you're not happy with your solar contract for any reason, we are here to help you cancel it. Call the Solar Exit Hotline now for immediate options to help you exit your solar contract. This call is 100% free.
800-798-9512. 800-798-9512. 800-798-9512. That's 800-798-9512.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
So, Freak Nation, be sure to check out lucasoil.com for a line of products to keep all of your hot rods on the road during this hot freaking summer, man. Speaking of hot, 26 plus years of doing Speed Freaks, we got a lot of interviews that we'd like to highlight, especially during the summer for you, Freak Nation. This next flashback, Frankie Muniz, Jeff Gordon, and Casey Kane. We go from 2007 to like 2000, regardless. It's over 20 years of great freaking interviews. Enjoy this flashback.
Speed Freaks freaking flashback.
Frankie Muniz in the Speed Freaks pits, Malcolm in the Middle fame. But now, the only, from what you say, the only actor turned racer full time that you know of, right?
Yeah, you know, I know a lot of actors have wanted to become race car drivers and have gotten involved in racing as a hobby. But this is my career now. This is it for me. So
it's Paul Newman. It was still a hobby. The guy had success, but it was still a hobby.
Yeah. He was always still an actor and making sauce and stuff and salad dressing. So, you know, it wasn't full time, where I'm doing this full time. You know, I'm training and testing and trying to prepare as much as possible to be a professional race car driver and do the best I can, and, you know, to be able to be safe and stuff like that too. So it's going well, and I'm having fun.
Well, you had the Jones when you were on the set for Malcolm in the Middle. You wanted to race, and you said yourself, dude, I should have started when I was 5, not when I was 20.
Yeah, well, you know, I acted since I was 8 years old, always been on a set, always loved racing, always watched racing, want to be involved in it, but really didn't know how to become a race car driver.
You got to have some cojones.
Yeah, which I guess I do, you know, because I'm doing it. But no, you know, I really didn't know what the first step was, and the show ended last year, and it all kind of happened, and here I am in Atlantics 13 months after starting racing, which is, I think, is a pretty good deal. You know, everyone else I'm racing against has been racing basically since they were 5, 6, 7 years old in go-karts and worked their way up the ladder for the last 10 years. And, you know, here I am just a year into it, and I'm running with them. You know, I'm not that far off, and I'm learning every day, so it's going good.
Is this part of trying to shake the Muniz image?
I'm not trying to shake an image specifically. If I am, it's just
did I hack you off saying that?
No. You know, a lot of people are like, oh, you've got to lose that image of being Malcolm or being a child actor, and you know, hey, I'm retired at 21 years old. Whatever.
Are you set for life?
I think so.
Rerun?
Yeah, it's going good. I'm not complaining.
How much of your blow? How much of your cake have you put into this team?
In the beginning, you have to put in a little bit. Every driver at this level basically is paying for the ride, essentially. Your face and your name only get you so far in this business. People want to see you do well. People want to see the results. And so I'm trying real hard to get up there and get some good results. And I definitely think by the middle of this year to the end, I'll be in the top 10, top 5. So,
well, just make sure it's not one of those stupid child actor horror stories. All right, damn it, don't no drugs or alcohol. Just race your butt off.
yeah, I'm totally straight edge. You don't have anything to worry about that. I might, knock on wood, die in a race car, but I think that's a pretty rock star.
We're not going to see you in Betty Ford Clinic here next year because you finished 30th out of 30 cars.
Oh no, hey, I'm not. That's a great thing. I'm so new at this, and I feel I'm doing really well. I'm beating people, who have been racing for their whole lives, and that feels good. And I'm just going to continue getting
in their face and point at them, baby, I'm yours.
No, but there's an ongoing joke in the trailer. I always go, dude, they just got beat by Frankie Muniz. That must suck. They invested their entire lives to become race car drivers, and me, 13 months in, some actor kid who comes into racing, they get beat by me. So. I'm happy with where I'm at, but if they're behind me, they must not be happy with where they're at.
I'm not real happy the way this seat is fitting on my rear end right now.
Yeah, it's uncomfortable.
Can you just stop talking so I can ride off in the sunset?
I'm going to go to sleep.
All right,
so.
take the mic, please.
See ya.
Kenny Sargent inside the ride, Jeff Gordon. Jeff, do you understand this is the first time on the TV side you've been in the Freak Nation?
I know it. We always do some stuff by recorder, but now we got some video, man. You guys are stepping up in the world.
That's what's kind of scary, bro. You've known about the Freaks for about 2 or 3 years now, and you kind of, well, I don't know. Now we're on TV, blowing it up that way. You can't avoid the Freak Nation like right now.
No, I can't get away from it. But hey, man, I'm proud of you. You guys deserve it. You guys have a fun show.
I'm up here for a reason. You're up here for a reason. Sure. Wolfgang Puck coming into NASCAR with food. Gordon, Wolfgang Puck and NASCAR. That doesn't sound right to me.
We didn't have balls big enough. So I threw half of it away, mixed more things in, threw more things away. The garbage can was already full with stuff, and I still was mixing ingredients into my bowl.
I'm such a huge fan of Wolfgang's food and Spago and his restaurants. So I hope somebody else likes it too. But no, I think that if it's going to work, it's going to work here in Southern California. This sport has grown so much that I think there's going to be a lot of people out here that are going to get an opportunity to grab something fast. It's going to be good. It's going to be affordable, and I think that it's just going to make the experience that much better. How far can you go with hot dogs and hamburgers? Everybody wants a variety, right? What's the best thing is I think I had to serve my Jeff Gordon wine at Wolfgang Puck's restaurant. This sport's getting out of control, man. It's getting crazy. I mean, like, you got guys like me making my own wine, Richard Childress doing his own wine.
Why are you making your own wine, Gordon?
Because I
don't need any more money, man.
I like wine. I didn't do it for the money. I did it because I like wine.
Talked about the guy who pulled off his fake leg, his prosthetic leg, and had you sign it. That's just got to be a whack job.
No, but it's cool. I thought that it was a unique idea to take and laminate the leg with these murals of the car and number 24, my face, and all that stuff. And I'd never seen anything like it. Blew me away. I mean, that's to me a diehard fan when they take their prosthetic leg off and they want you to sign it.
Say goodbye, Jeff.
Hey, goodbye.
Who parties more, drag racers or NASCAR guys?
I don't know. It's I would say there's.
Is that a loaded question?
That's a loaded question because there's, I like to have a couple beers, pretty often. But as far as partying hard, I don't do that a whole bunch. But Brandon's been with me probably as much as I've done it this year. So I don't know if I think we're about the same boat. He's getting ready to get married. So it's pretty cool. But we've had fun, and they definitely can party.
Were you a part of that big Hooters selection thing down in Florida a couple months ago?
No, I wasn't. I was supposed to be initially, and then something happened, and scheduling, not my schedule. I don't know what it was. It wasn't my scheduling, but something happened, and that ended up not being one of the Bud appearances.
Kane, this is Hooters Hawaiian Tropic Girls on stage.
It wasn't my fault. It just happened that way.
How can you scrap all of your other appearances, dude, and you hop in your G5 and get down there to judge these Hooters chicks?
Yeah, I've heard it's fun. Dale Jr. told me how good of a time he had doing it, anyways. So, but yeah, that'll probably be on the list next year of something to do.
And we haven't asked you this of all the 460 things we have asked you, Casey Kane. You did replace Dale Jr. And now a year later, how has that been from your standpoint? You feel like you've lived up to what the guy established for 8-9 years running the Budweiser colors prior to you?
I think I don't know if we've lived up to it or not. We've done a decent job. We won 3 races, and there was years where they didn't win that many. There's years where they won more than that. So I think we've done a pretty decent job for our first year. Definitely not good enough by no means. We need to step it up as far as 2009 and 2010 to make sure we do a better job than what we did this year.
And you talk about sponsorship. You're a team owner with the sprint and the midget teams, and now for 2009 with the economy being so tough. This is tough times for team owners. What's the future look like for Casey Kane Racing for 2009 and beyond?
Yeah, I think it's tough for everybody, and definitely the racing world is getting hit by it also now. And I would say, we have 2 outlaw teams next year that are going to be, Craig Delansky and Joey Saldana, which we've been working hard to make sure that those teams do a better job than what our teams did this year. And then as far as the USAC goes, I want to keep doing it for sure, but it's difficult. So we'll just have to see what happens. I think Brady Bacon and Brad Sweet are both awesome little drivers, and they have a ton of potential. So I got to figure out how to make it happen. I don't want to give up on those guys for sure.
And so based on our TV show a couple of weeks ago, what year can we expect you to be in the Indy 500? Because me and Joey were ganging up on you. We got to get you in that race.
Yeah, I don't know. I've, if there was still people, like Robbie Gordon doing it and Tony Stewart, where it was fairly easy to do it, it wasn't easy by no means, but it was easier than it is now. Yeah. You can barely, I don't even think you could do it right now with the way the times are. So, if something happened again and people started doing it, or those 2 guys maybe tried it again, I would definitely love to go around that track in IndyCar and just see how we did. But I don't know when that'll be. That could never happen, I guess.
Well, Cole Cusimano got to woke your butt up seeing those women in those snappy little bikinis for the Hooters contest back in the day.
That was a great little addition to this segment, I got to say. So thank you for that. Oh!
Attaboy.
Who's laughing now?
Yeah. Hit it, Cody. He just teed it up for you. Come on.
Who's laughing now?
Freak Nation coming up next. We ain't laughing at this, man. Brexton Bush. He's back and did something awesome over the weekend. We'll share that with you and Beat the Freaks. Speed Freaks Pits, Lucas Oil Studios.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
Some people, they follow the rules. Here at the Freak Nation, we don't. Go to our YouTube channel at Official Speed Freaks and hit the store link. And you'll be able to own a part of the Freak Nation, from adult to kids tees, freaking hoodies, beanies to styling lids, kicks, and coffee mugs. All carrying Speed Freaks attitude that's been rattling cages for 25 years. This ain't fashion. It's a big old fat middle finger to boring. Hello. You want to blend in? Keep walking. Hit up Speed Freaks YouTube page and bang the store link so you too can own a part of the Freak Nation.
Legacy isn't handed to you. It's earned.
40 years ago, people who chose the best came to General.
Mile by mile. For more than a century, General Tire has done one thing. Deliver. Wow! Because when it matters most, performance can't be a question. Start, the road won't always be smooth. And conditions, well, they have a mind of their own. From the trail to the track, General Tire takes you further, wherever you want to go.
For more information, go to GeneralTire.com. General Tire, the official tire of the freaks for over 2 decades.
The 5th annual Enjoy Illinois 300 is roaring into Worldwide Technology Raceway on Sunday, September 13th, bringing NASCAR Cup Series racing to the most challenging track on tour. Watch the world's greatest drivers battle it out in high-speed, side-by-side action. But it's more than a race, it's a full weekend experience. Whether you're a lifelong NASCAR fan or just looking for an unforgettable gateway getaway, get your tickets now at www.raceway.com.
One of the main reasons for poor vehicle performance is a dirty fuel system. It can cause decreased fuel economy and actually do harm to your engine over time. By adding Lucas fuel treatment to your vehicle, it cleans and lubricates the entire fuel system, pumps, carburetors, fuel injectors, and valves as you drive. It also improves your vehicle's performance. It's a non-solvent product designed to protect both gasoline and diesel engines. Lucas fuel treatment. It works.
Straight Talk Wireless presents Pickup Truck Wisdom.
If you're only good to your new friends, you're not going to have any old ones. Straight Talk gets it. That's why new and existing customers get free 5G phones on Verizon's 5G network. Pretty simple, really. You keep good people by being good people.
Find us at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Straight Talk Wireless. Straightforward. Always. Taxes and fees apply. Plan purchase required for free phone offers. Copyright 2026 Verizon.
Okay, we are running a car drive right now to help veterans all across America. So if you have an old car, truck, or van, even a motorcycle or an RV sitting around, you can right now give it away and help the vets. They really need your help. And your car will help support the vets and their families. And guess what? You even get a tax donation. Plus, we'll even come and pick up your car for free. And all you've got to do is pick up your phone right now and make a free call. Now is the perfect time to do something good for the vets. Give back to the vets right now for all they've done for this country. And your old car can really help them. So call the Veterans Car Donation Program right now for free pickup of your vehicle. Help the vets and help your taxes at the same time. Call right now.
800-883-3024. 800-883-3024. 800-883-3024. That's 800-883-3024.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
All right, ladies, I need to hook you up with a man named Cole Cusimano. This guy is so into Zoo Tycoon.
What?
Yes.
Zoo Tycoon and letterboxing, baby.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Listen,
Oh.
it's his resume right there.
Hit me up.
Zoo Tycoon and Letterbox Bob.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yep, those are the two qualifications. If you don't meet them, get out of my DMs.
Right?
Yep. Zoo Tycoon and Letterbox. That's it.
Golly.
If you like Mountain Dew, it's a +2.
Because we're trying to listen. Cole Cusimano has got him a brand new freaking house, 4 bedrooms.
Yeah, that's right. And you guys are getting an invite here soon. I get my record player here, my storage area, my flex space is all going to get sorted out. So
Man cave.
And the popcorn's in. Yes. I got the popcorn machine working. So
I don't like popcorn.
And you're a movie guy.
Only if you find a date.
If I find a date,
listen.
Oh, I guess you guys aren't coming over then.
Just have your sister find one of her girlfriends, man.
I'm old, man.
Jeez,
they're young.
No, you're not. Jesus,
you're not old.
But compared to my sisters, yeah, I'm older.
Zoo Tycoon.
Yeah.
You know what that is, Richie?
I got nothing for you.
What is it?
It was back in the day. It was a computer game. You'd build zoos. It was like, I guess maybe like a Minecraft before Minecraft was a thing, but it was zoos. You build like cages for like dinosaurs and animals. It was the best.
No wonder you're single, man.
That's one of many, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, Freak Nation. Every week we do Beat the Freaks, man. And this weekend, same thing.
Oh, I'm like looking at
North
what you're
North
holding.
Wilkesboro.
Yeah.
And the results are in, Freak Nation. When you follow us on Instagram, you'll find out how you can win a set of General Tires. We ask you for your 3 favorite drivers. We pick you. You beat us. You take home a set of General Tires. Well, did it happen this weekend, Cody?
No.
It did not happen. If you're watching us on YouTube, but if you're listening to us, yours truly came away with the big win, 107 points, and Tom only 74. Crasher, what was your number?
69.
Nice.
There you go.
Nice.
Richie with 53.
And it only took you, Kenny. We are 20 plus weeks into the motorsports calendar for you to finally win a round of Beat the Freaks this year. So congratulations.
Excellent job.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, hey, it's apt tonight. Joey Logano won his first race of the season, first race in almost a year. So Kenny and Joey Logano back in the W's, baby.
Nice.
See, I'm a forgiving one. I try to lose.
Oh,
I do.
right. Okay.
It's like the Santa Claus of General Tires over here.
Yeah.
We haven't given away a set in a long
No,
time,
we've only
have
had
we?
2 winners all year this year. Yeah.
Yep.
We've been kicking ass this year, Freak Nation.
It's been me
Not
and you,
because of
Suave.
me. I was going to say not because of me.
Yeah. How does that hook up, you guys, with some women?
They can win Beat the Freaks.
We know our motorsports. Just saying.
And
Zoo Tycoon and Motorsports.
Yeah.
And they're positive on their rubbers. I'm just saying it's General Tire.
What's that, Cody?
Said 4 wheels and 4 legs.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you. And where's your camera, Skippy?
You know what? 4 wheels, 4 legs.
There you go. What does that mean, Cody?
Well, most animals have 4 legs, Kenny.
Are you insinuating that? No, we're not even going to go there. For you. Not even
Well,
on YouTube.
if we're talking about zoos.
Yeah, you can go to Zoo Tycoon. You can figure it out.
Man.
Good Lord.
What is happening?
Well, these guys aren't getting dates, man. Specifically, Cole, a new house.
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem
I
like
love
it
it.
matters to him. Yeah, it's like
Oh, man.
you want him to have a
will
date.
You will not have a woman in your life if it's up to her.
That is not true. No. You want him to have a woman more than he wants himself to have a woman right now.
I'm chilling.
Yeah.
How do you know that, Crash?
Because I can read the room. I can tell.
We want Cole to start popping out some Cole Juniors over here.
Cole Juniors.
Come on.
No, some Sal.
Baby Paisanos. Come
Anthony's, Giovanni's.
Baby, we need some. What's your uncle's name?
Sal.
Yeah.
Sal.
There we go.
Salvatore.
Salvatore Ruggiano.
Is your mom watching right now?
Probably. I enjoy having money though, and having like my own space and like free time. So I don't care to have a
Having money.
relationship at this point.
Yeah.
Have you guys watched Landman yet?
Hell
My
yeah.
parents do, but I don't.
Yeah, it's there's an instance in there where Billy Bob Thornton's character is talking to his daughter who's 17, and there's things coming out of his mouth about doing the dirty. It's like, man,
what?
Oh yeah, they're just extraordinary parents.
Are we
on that
talking
show.
about the Dr. Pepper scene at the football game?
There's that one too. Yes, that's one of many.
That was a rough watch, even knowing that she's not 17.
Yeah.
Oh my Lord.
It's a rough watch.
I guess I slept through that part. Doctor, I haven't seen that one yet. Okay.
Interesting.
Okay.
Landman. Okay.
And scene.
Okay. Back to Speed Freaks.
Don't forget, Freak Nation, Hump Day, Horsepower Hump Day, every Wednesday on YouTube, 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific. Freak Nation, bam, we're there for you for an hour to get your midweek fix. This past weekend, Crasher, was it Friday? Braxton Bush,
Yes.
his first race win since his dad died, right?
Yes. And his schedule has changed this summer because of what happened in May, because of losing his dad. So he hasn't had as many opportunities. But since 4th of July and the vacation they had at that time, things are ramping up again. And yeah, you could just tell it was very emotional, clearly. How could it not be? But inside, he's pretty stoked to get back into his winning ways.
The video from Samantha's IG where she's hugging him. Can you play that, Cody? Is it? All right.
Oh, it's all in one bit? Cool.
Yeah, just go ahead and roll it. Wow.
The stud.
Yeah,
B-Rex.
obviously B-Rex, exactly. Doing the bow just like his dad did. That was his signature move after every win. And lots of people on social media are saying it's yours now. The torch has been passed. Make that bow yours. This is the Brexton bow from this point forward. And well, there you go.
There's also a video of him starting in the back and working his way up. I mean, he earned
Oh, he earned the win.
that freaking win.
Absolutely.
And he got in a crash.
Oh, he did. Wow.
Close to the beginning of the race. Yeah. Car was okay. He kept going.
Wow.
Yeah. That was, yeah. It was a decently significant hit, according to his Instagram, from what I saw there, but obviously not detrimental that he was able to move on. Yeah. It was all encompassing, amazing race.
And what's cool also is that there was a post leading up to the race of a rainbow, and he put up hi Dad. So it's like all these different things that led up to him winning this first race since Kyle's passing. It's a very great moment for him in motorsports.
Excellent.
I was on Samantha's Instagram over the weekend, and she's talking about a lot of things that they've been doing since the passing of Kyle. And one is that she was with a number of friends and family, and they painted a bunch of rocks.
That's a cool thing. Yeah.
And with their travels, they'll go to places that were favorites of Kyle. In-N-Out Burger. Every time they come to the West Coast, bam, Kyle would say, "You guys know the rules. We're going to In-N-Out." And there they were placing a rock somewhere in In-N-Out Burger.
Yep.
Oh, I love that.
Recently.
Also on top of a mountain, I believe in Idaho.
Right.
Yeah, there's rocks all over the place right now.
Yep.
Painted by Brex and his friends, Lennox and some of her buddies, and a bunch of NASCAR wives. And yeah, they're going to keep doing this, I believe.
Hardcore, Freak Nation. Hardcore. Just be thankful, man. Be thankful. You can wake your ass up and be able to see that sun. All right, it's probably already been up by the time I get up at 9:30 now, but it's all right.
9:30.
Whatever. I'm just enjoying sleeping my butt off right now. That's about to change. Our daughter.
Damn, you missed Spa today, Kenny.
Yeah, I did, didn't I?
Spot.
What a shame.
Francorchamps. Hey, who won though?
Oh, it's incredible. George Russell.
Nope. Guess again.
Kimmy? It was a race today?
Yes.
I didn't even know it was a race today. Oh, two paisanos. Got Kimmy Antonelli and Joey Logano. Let's go. We're up today, baby.
We'll do it again next Sunday. See ya.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined. Keeping your pride and joy perfect is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Start with Slick Mist Speed Wax. Simply mist on and wipe off for professional detail or shine. For your tires and trim, there's Lucas Slick Mist Tire and Trim Shine. Spray on and wipe off for better than new look. Then finish her with Lucas Slick Mist Interior Detailer. Just spray and wipe. Easy. Use Lucas Slick Mist Car Care products and she'll never look better. Fast, easy, and professional. Really, it's sort of like having an extra set of hands. Or 3.
Freak Nation, get this. General Tire has launched a comprehensive Shield Plus Advantage plan for passenger and light truck tires. What that means for you is when you purchase General Tires, the Shield Plus Advantage plan lets you enjoy a complete package of multiple warranties and coverage to get the most from your tires. The plan applies to all General Tire passenger and light truck tires purchased as replacements in the U.S. and Canada with DOT serial numbers. For more information, hit them up on GeneralTire.com. General Tire, the official tire of Speed Freaks for 2 decades.
The 5th annual Enjoy Illinois 300 is roaring into Worldwide Technology Raceway on Sunday, September 13th, bringing NASCAR Cup Series racing to the most challenging track on tour. Watch the world's greatest drivers battle it out in high-speed, side-by-side action. But it's more than a race, it's a full weekend experience. Whether you're a lifelong NASCAR fan or just looking for an unforgettable gateway getaway, get your tickets now at www.raceway.com.
Straight Talk Wireless presents Pickup Truck Wisdom.
If you're only good to your new friends, you're not going to have any old ones. Straight Talk gets it. That's why new and existing customers get free 5G phones on Verizon's 5G network. Pretty simple, really. You keep good people by being good people.
Find us at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Straight Talk Wireless. Straightforward. Always. Taxes and fees apply. Plan purchase required for free phone offers. Copyright 2026 Verizon.
Some people, they follow the rules. Here at the Freak Nation, we don't. Go to our YouTube channel at Official Speed Freaks and hit the store link, and you'll be able to own a part of the Freak Nation, from adult to kids tees, freaking hoodies, beanies to styling lids, kicks, and coffee mugs. All carrying Speed Freaks attitude that's been rattling cages for 25 years. This ain't fashion. It's a big old fat middle finger to boring. Hello. You want to blend in? Keep walking. Hit up Speed Freaks YouTube page and bang the store link so you too can own a part of the Freak Nation.
One of the main reasons for poor vehicle performance is a dirty fuel system. It can cause decreased fuel economy and actually do harm to your engine over time. By adding Lucas fuel treatment to your vehicle, it cleans and lubricates the entire fuel system. Pump, carburetors, fuel injectors, and valves as you drive. It also improves your vehicle's performance. It's a non-solvent product designed to protect both gasoline and diesel engines. Lucas Fuel Treatment. It works.
Legacy isn't handed to you. It's earned.
40 years ago, people who chose the best came to General.
Mile by mile. For more than a century, General Tire has done one thing. Deliver. Wow! Because when it matters most, performance approaching ludicrous speed can't be a question. Start! The road won't always be smooth. And conditions, well, they have a mind of their own. From the trail to the track, General Tire takes you further, wherever you want to go.
For more information, go to GeneralTire.com. General Tire, the official tire of the freaks for over 2 decades.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.